Hello everyone, I hope that you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today we are going to be building a house in high school years in The Sims on that lot that is a 20 by 20 but not next to like the Pierce's house. Um if that makes sense, it's on the other side. And I hope that you guys like today's video. If you are new here, please hang out, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do, chill out with us. I would really appreciate it. I also would like some feedback. Do you guys like what I've been doing in my past videos with the intro, where I'm just talking and it's like doing the speed build for my intro or whatever build that I'm doing? Or do you like this like big screen, blow up screen? Same with the outro. Just let me know.
Hi guys, so I actually have never played on the house in the lot that I've used. I never had a desire to live in high school years world, which maybe I should do like a whole high school years thing. I don't know. But it it was something. I was watching a pretty scary anime while watching this, so that was interesting. Um, but it is what it is. I hope that you guys like this speed build. I did do it late last night because I wasn't sure how timing was going to work today because I have a few errands to run, because we're getting engagement photos done. My ring's over there. I've never been someone who wears a lot of jewelry, so remembering to put on jewelry is like my worst enemy, but it doesn't fit snug enough where I could like sleep with it. He wanted to give me like room in case I gain weight 'cause I would like to keep this ring for as long as possible. Um, and I fluctuate in weight so much that when I originally measured my finger, I was a 7 in USD ring size, but I think right now I'm more of like a 6.5, 7. Um, but I get it's whatever. I fluctuate in weight too much to even care. So we tried to keep it on the bigger end. It doesn't like slip off, but if you kind of nick it or something, it might like fling off. So I should say that you need to nick it a couple times. Anyway, I kind of did an odd shape for this house. I decided I was going to do a double story because that's what the house was originally on this lot. So I was trying to figure out, well, is this going to be more like a bougie house or a nicer house? It was definitely, I was debating many things. Um, so there is that. These windows and like doors, again, I was all over the place. I was going to use high school years windows and doors. The thing is, they don't really look like a normal outside the house, and I should have done a window where they could crawl out of to do the sneak out part. I just, I should say I didn't think about it, just to match everything else, and I should have made it to where it matched. That was on me because I definitely like doing the sneak out option in The Sims. But the thing is also in high school years that animation is really glitchy if you try and use like the side stuff, like the ladder, basically, I think is what it is. At the side of the house, I don't actually think it works. Um, the last few times that I've tried and I've pressed like sneak out, my Sims just walked out the front door and got caught by their parents. I'm like, yeah, you're walking out the front door. At least try and walk out the back door. Like, what? I do think it'd be kind of cool if during that our Sim could try and lie and be like, I was just taking out the trash, or I was just gonna go on a quick walk. Like, I don't know, I wish that there was um a way that my sim could lie their way out of it. Be like, well, I was just gonna, and then still be able to leave. And then the parent maybe find out later. 'Cause I like that juicy drama, and maybe there's a mod like that. You guys should definitely let me know because I love high school years. It was, I think, one of the first packs I bought, so it was very, very exciting. Um, I like high school years and growing together. I feel like it really completes the game. I am gonna get university here soon. If there's another sale, I literally just missed the most recent sale by like a hair. So I am not happy about it at all. Sorry, I like completely exited out of my video where I'm watching it, so I was whoopsie. That was not fun. Um anyway, how do we like the hair? She's looking kind of questionable today, which is weird because I just took a shower last night. Then again, we are getting rain right now. My hair, it either poofs up or it looks greasy. There is no in between, um, with my hair. So there is that. Anyway, gotta love it. Ah, what was I saying? So we were talking about high school years, right? If there's any mods that really extenuates high school years, um, I would absolutely love to know because there's just I want more drama with parents. And yeah, sure, like the overhaul pregnancy teen mod. It's fun, but then it gets really repetitive, and I don't always want to make my sim a teen parent, you know? Also, when I was doing my test for it, which I think was like the first video that I ever posted, um the guys' parents' reactions, no. They weren't like, "Oh my gosh, she's gonna," like, they were like, "My son's a disappointment," but I didn't have options to lecture them like I did with the girl, which I'm not sure if that's like a nod to like how it usually is in real life, or if that's just a genuine kind of like, oh, because some parents I feel like, unless maybe you need to have a certain dynamic with them, I don't know, maybe you needed a strict dynamic. I should have researched a little bit more before I was testing it, but I don't know. I would have liked to see the parents, if they were more strict with their kids, to yell at them more. And then if they had a lenient, they're like, "Ugh, whatever, I don't care." You know, that kind of feeling. I will be right back again. Sorry, I like completely exited out of my video where I'm watching it, so I was whoopsie. That was not fun. Um anyway, how do we like the hair? She's looking kind of questionable today, which is weird because I just took a shower last night. Then again, we are getting rain right now. My hair, it either poofs up or it looks greasy. There is no in between um with my hair. So there is that. Anyway, gotta love it. Ah, what was I saying? So we were talking about high school years, right? If there's any mods that really extenuates high school years, um I would absolutely love to know because there's just I want more drama with parents. And yeah, sure, like the overhaul pregnancy teen mod. It's fun, but then it gets really repetitive, and I don't always want to make my sim a teen parent, you know? Also, when I was doing my test for it, which I think was like the first video that I ever posted, um the guys' parents' reactions, no. They weren't like, "Oh my gosh, she's gonna," like, they were like, "My son's a disappointment," but I didn't have options to lecture them like I did with the girl, which I'm not sure if that's like a nod to like how it usually is in real life, or if that's just a genuine kind of like, oh, because some parents I feel like, unless maybe you need to have a certain dynamic with them, I don't know, maybe you needed a strict dynamic. I should have researched a little bit more before I was testing it, but I don't know. I would have liked to see the parents, if they were more strict with their kids, to yell at them more. And then if they had a lenient, they're like, "Ugh, whatever, I don't care." You know, that kind of feeling. I will be right back again. Alright, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. So, it has actually been over 3 hours since I last recorded. Isn't that wild? So, I was watching a really good anime during this. It was scary. I can actually pull it up on my thing. I'm actually taking off my headphones because they hurt my little noggin. Um, but it kind of like determined what I was thinking of. Gotta live, laugh, love. I actually have to repay for Crunchyroll. We just paid for it this month. That's what I'm confused about. Oh well. Anyway, so talking about school. No, we weren't. Anyway, I was talking about this anime and it was called like ReZero. Super duper good. And I've just been watching so much anime lately. I watch it in like the later evening part of the night, which is fun. I love it. It's very productive, I will say. And I don't know, I absolutely adore it. I wasn't sure what to do with like the shape of this living room because I did have that like tea section where we had like just one small bump out. So I decided to do a bookshelf on one side and a our easel on the other just to make sure that we have like a couple skill building items. This house I want to say was 38,000 simoleons. I may be incorrect about that, but I will see in a moment. Right, anyway, so I have been so everywhere. Sorry guys. Today has been a day. My fiance said I'm starting to feel sick. I just need to push through at least until Thanksgiving break because I have a lab report due, another lab report due, a research paper due, and I think that's it. Um, I do have a homework assignment to finish up, but I think I just finished that up the other day. Um, then I have a test coming up. I mean, I love my life. Anyway, back to the build. High school years. I decided to go with like some lockers in there just because I thought it'd be a little bit fun just to do these skinny lockers. I do think whenever when I was younger and I saw people have like excuse me, school lockers in their house, I was so jealous. I would get so jealous and he I I wanted one so bad. I actually even wanted one when I was 16. And now that I'm older, I'm like, why? You don't even like school that much. Also, it was just rough, is what I'll say. It was something. But anyway, I decided to put up Spanish too. I was like, I just wanna those fit nice, those board manners fit nice. So I was like, whatever, those are gonna go there. We'll pretend like that it's the parents. That's also kind of what I was feeling like with the cotton candy lockers. That's what I'm gonna call it. Then I turned this trash can into a pot for this tree because I thought it looked cute. Not everyone's gonna agree with that, I know, but I thought it looked cute. I was really struggling with the interior of this design, like of this house. It was rough. And so I was trying to figure out like, well, what do I put in the front? How do I do this without making it feel super empty? And now that I'm looking back at it, this house kind of feels like in the best way possible. Um Empty. We'll say that. I was gonna say something else, but then I was like, oh, empty's the word to go with. Um very empty. And I could have cluttered it up more, but I also don't like being overwhelmed. Personally, this is my relax game. Like, this is what I play after a long, hard day at school. And maybe I just want like 10 minutes to myself for whatever reason. I mean, it's rough. And I needed to brush out my hair, and it's no. Anyway, um, the flooring, I know it's kind of like a sad house. I almost wanted to make it feel like that they were renting, so I didn't want to do too much. I was like, well, if we make it feel like that they're renting, we're not really gonna put a lot of paint everywhere. But then I kind of went back on that later on in the build, if I am correct. I may be wrong, but I think I went back on it later. I just put down carpets. I was trying to separate the rooms. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a lot on what I wanted, and I just couldn't figure it out. It was really difficult. And then if there's any long pauses, it's because the show I was watching got really violent, and I didn't know it was going to be violent. And I'm okay with violent shows. I just have to know first, or else I get really nauseous if it's gory, which this one was. And it was so bad. I sat there like clenching my stomach for a second because it was so gory. Like, I love a good anime. I love a good action-filled anime, but this one, it wasn't censored or anything, and oh my gosh, it was graphic. That's what I'll say. Um, which I may be overdramatic. I may be, but I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, these people are gonna go on an adventure. That's so much fun. Like, That is a cute setting for an anime. Like, yay. No, no, no. It's terrible. Oh my gosh. I just sat there in like shock for a moment. And I tried not to look at my phone either. Like, I was trying to pause it without looking at it. I was like, please pause. Anyway, it's fine. Oh my goodness. So, right. So, as I was saying, um, very gory show. Anyway, then after this build, I decided that I was going to make this white postcard. This is white. Orange. I'm not finished yet, but I firstly started off with this. Then like started by going back and forth and then up and down. And then I went in with a pen. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, I know that we're getting off topic here. Where is my pen? Did I throw it out? Oh, right, I threw it out. It's right here. Use this pen. Went back and forth up here, and then I started scribbling up here, which I regret. I should have kept a similar pattern of like up and down and up and down. You know, trying to keep it pretty symmetrical. And now that I'm thinking about it, I want to fill in this sticky note so bad. Should I just do a TikTok live of me filling in a sticky note? Because I started doing this last night too. On this blue sticky note, I was gonna turn it into like a completely black one with my pen, and it started like folding. But I don't know. I like doing stuff like this. It calms me down. So maybe sometime I should do a live stream on here about just coloring in a sticky note, which to some people is boring, but to others it may be like the most satisfying thing ever. Me personally, it's the most satisfying thing ever. Oh, I think I'm gonna set up a live stream on Twitch tonight. I'm not gonna talk or anything. It's literally just gonna be me filling in a sticky note. Should I do a Twitch stream on that? Maybe, maybe. Um, so if I record this at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then it'd probably be around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me write this down so that way I remember. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Filling in a sticky note. Filling in a sticky note. And we're gonna try and get this flat. Well, that's flat. So, we'll see. That's such a good idea. Sorry, guys. I want someone who shares this obsession with me. Anyone would be nice. Um, not many people do. So if that's not your forte, that's fine. I'm gonna be chilling though. Um, because I really, really want that now. But it's fine. Anyway, I lost where I can add in my video, so that's gonna be fun. Yep, this long pause right here is where that violence came in. Oh no, it's not right here. Never mind. I thought it was. Sorry. I lied. I lied. I lied. There it is. Sorry. I like the teenagers room. I think it's very cute. I wish I would have went with a different wallpaper. I don't know why I decided that wallpaper. I absolutely hate the wallpaper. Also, if you guys want to download this house for some reason, it is on the gallery. Um, you'll see it at the end of this video. It is on the 20 by 20 lot. I said that earlier, like I got all that jazz out there. If this is your first time watching my videos, thank you for joining. This is like a mid video thank you. Um, this is very normal with me as of late to do these speed builds because I've been having so much going on in my life and I'll just chat the entire time. I like talking about random topics during my speed builds or updating you guys on my life because why wouldn't I? You know? Like it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Um like it's a good time because sometimes when I'm doing either like speed builds or in like at that time build, I'm sitting there like zoning. I'm trying to focus on like, oh, the house should be shaped like this, and then a bedroom should have a bed here, and then maybe dresser here or the desk here, something like that. That's just how my mind works. And I'll have a hard time, like, if I'm trying to build a house, like, oh, we're gonna make an L-shaped house, then we're gonna have to put this here and here and here and here. Although typically when I do my L-shaped house, it sticks to where the L is. Part of the L, the door will be there, so will the living room or the kitchen. It does stay pretty atypical. I decided to make the parents' bedroom also high school year themed. Sometimes I'll do a high school year themed bedroom for the teenager and then a pretty normal themed bedroom for the parent. But I decided, no, we're gonna, like, it's face game themed, we're gonna do this green type of bedroom, very like sciency. I don't know what you guys have your um paper as your like oh um if I think about it. Sorry, I got like all sorts of sticky notes. So like blue, the blue colored folder is English, the red is math, but history is usually yellow, and then purple or green is science. That's my personal opinion. So, how did you guys feel about the meme yesterday that I posted in our community tab? If you guys haven't checked out the community tab, you should. I usually post updates on there, such as like Twitch streams, which I don't do often, by the way. Um, I'm mostly focusing on school right now and YouTube. Those are like my biggest priorities at the moment. Um, anyway, I was saying, because it cut out, but I accidentally closed it. I've just been absolutely adoring making YouTube videos. Like, it is amazing. It's amazing to watch our community grow. Um, that's me personally. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm probably just someone that you watch. Speaking of community, let me click over to my YouTube tab and see what we're sitting at. We're at 46 subscribers. So, oh my gosh, that is amazing. That's almost to 50, and I think after you reach a certain point, you're able to live stream on YouTube. I don't know if that's entirely correct. I may be wrong. Maybe you have to have so many views, and then you're able to live stream on YouTube. But I want to do either like Christmas Eve thing, add a Christmas Eve live stream or something like that. I don't know. I brainstormed ideas, but I'm not I'm a one man show or a one woman show. So there is that. Now we are getting towards the end of this video. I wanted to thank you all so much for joining me today. I did decide to do my outro with the speed build because we're already at a 25-minute video. And no one wants to stick around for a 30-minute video. There's a difference between that 5 minutes. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. If you are new here, hello. So sorry this video has been like all over the place. I have been all over the place. That is just me in general. Um, if you're new here, please stick around, like, comment. Even if you're old here, like, comment, chat in my comments. I love talking to you guys. I like getting feedback or suggestions. Do you have this pack or this pack? Can you build with this or that? Um, I am hoping I want to buy Life and Death so bad. I don't have the money for it. I have to wait for a sale. So that means if you guys want to pick up my next pack, let me know. And we will just vote on it together. So if you guys have any packs that you really want to see, that you want me to get, let me know. I'm waiting for the Black Friday sale because Black Friday is here in a few days anyway. So I am just waiting on that. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.